Hey guys, it's me again. Welcome back. I just want to start by thanking everyone that watched my first video and all my subscribers. I almost have about 1,000 views on my first video and almost 200 subscribers. And I wouldn't have done that all without you guys. So just want to thank you. I also want to thank David, Jesse, Richie, and Kyle for helping promote me and on Twitter and YouTube and all that. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. So today I'm going to start talking about my life and in general and what I'm doing and all that, because you guys seem interested in my work and everything. So today's a very exciting day. I am going to see Bruce Springsteen tonight. Now let me just start off by telling you that I grew up on Bruce Springsteen. My dad likes it, and I've grown up since a kid listening to it, and I love him. He's the boss in rock and roll. And tonight I'm seeing him with my cousins, and it's gonna be crazy. It's at Giant Stadium where I work actually, and it's pretty cool because tonight I get to actually go to an event instead of working it. So I'm pretty happy about that. As I said, I'm a longtime fan, been a longtime fan, and I've seen him before in concert, and he puts on an amazing show. I will say that. I've seen him since when I was a little kid. I've seen him in high school, and it's just a great show, and I'm really excited to go tonight. So it's pretty exciting. I hope he plays the song Rosalita and Jersey Girl, because those are my two favorite songs. And a lot of people from New Jersey love Bruce because, if you don't know, Bruce Springsteen is born and raised in New Jersey, so he's very big here. So I really hope he plays those two songs, and I'm really excited about the concert. A lot of you guys have been asking about my new job at the Meadowlands, and I'm just going to explain, a little bit about what I do there and about the setup and everything. I work at the Meadowlands Sports Complex. If most of you don't know, it's in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Most of you don't know this, but the New York Giants and the New York Jets actually play in Giant Stadium, which is in New Jersey. So, that might be a little interesting for you guys. It's not far from the city. It's about 10 minutes to the Lincoln Tunnel. And so it's really convenient for people who live in New York who want to come to a New York team, But there are a lot of New Jersey people who are New York Giants and New York Jets fans. And me, myself, I don't know if you guys know a lot about football, but I grew up a Giants fan. And I went to Giants games when I was a little kid, and, my dad took me because he's a big Giants fan. So my whole family's Giants fans. So, you may hear me talk about them once in a while. I don't follow football that much, but I am a fan of the Giants. And, so, yeah. Right now, what I do is I work in the parking lot for games, concerts, other events that take place in the Meadowlands. The Meadowlands is not just Giant Stadium. There's the Izod Arena, there's the racetrack, and right now they're in the process of building this huge mall, and it's slated to open in 2010, but they're having a little bit of trouble right now trying to buy stores to go in there, and it could be the biggest mall / entertainment center in America. So, that's pretty cool. It'd be right where I work. They're just having problems with parking because, already they have problems with parking at the Meadowlands, and it's a tough place. So we'll see how that goes. I think it's going to open a lot later than 2010, but you never know. Right now I'm hearing crazy stores that are going in there. There's going to be a Lego center, not like what you see in the mall, bigger than that. They have a indoor skiing ramp. It's up, I don't know how high, but it's going to be indoor skiing. It looks pretty cool. I would love to go try that out. The Izod Arena is another building there. The New Jersey Devils, the hockey team, used to play there. Right now the Nets, the New Jersey Nets play there. I don't know if it's New York, New Jersey team. Sorry, I don't follow basketball. If you couldn't tell, but they play there. What else? It's also home to Giant Stadium. Both it's called Giant Stadium, but both the Jets and the Giants play there. So I mean, it's pretty cool. And then you have the racetrack, and they have big races there, and it's pretty cool. Giant Stadium right now, it opened sometime back in the 70s, I believe. Well, right now they're in the process of building a new stadium right next to it, and it's huge. It's amazing. I can't even believe how big it is and how nice it looks. I haven't got inside, but from the outside it just looks nice. And that's slated to open in February 2010. So for the next football season, that will be open. So I mean, that's pretty cool. I'm really excited. I mean, I grew up going to the old stadium, so I'll miss it. But I mean, the new stadium I'm really excited to see. I'm also a New York Yankees fan, the baseball team, and they this past season opened a new stadium, and I was a little sketchy about it because I grew up going to the old stadium and spent like my childhood there. But the new stadium's beautiful. I mean, it has restaurants, it has bars, it has like full stores in there. It has like the Walk of Fame with like all these huge posters of all the famous like baseball players, Babe Ruth, all those people, and it's a beautiful stadium. Going back to my job though, I do parking for events, like I said. It's a pretty cool job. I mean, I can't complain about the pay. The pay is pretty good. The only problem is when it rains, and I've only had one experience. The other day I was working a Jet game, and it was raining out. But they gave us rain gear, and for the most part we stayed pretty dry, so I mean, I can't complain that much. It's a fun job. I mean, I get to see all these fights that happen there. I get to see drunk people, because a lot of people tailgate before football games and concerts, so I mean, it's pretty crazy. I can't even tell you half the stories that go on there. Just all the fights and everything. On my first day, at the end of the game, I had to stand at this post, and I couldn't let anyone go through. And the post next to me, there was another guy. It was his first day too, and one of the fans got into a fight with this guy because he parked in a certain spot. And I mean, come on, he's working there. He's allowed to park there, but they didn't like that, and they were threatening to like tip his Jeep over. I mean, they were crazy, and it was a mess. They threw a beer bottle at him, and security got involved, and it was just a mess. But thank God that hasn't happened to me, because I don't know what I'd do. But yeah, there's been some crazy things. Like, people bribe me with crazy amounts of money. Like, I've been offered like hundreds of dollars to let them like through, so they didn't have to wait in traffic to get out of the parking lot. But it's not worth it, because my supervisors are watching. There's state police and security everywhere. It's definitely one of the safest stadiums and sports complexes in the country. So I was not going to take a chance. What else? I love working Giants games because the fans there are so loyal. The Giants have been around a lot longer than the Jets, and the fans are loyal. They're a lot more classier. The Jets fans, a little rowdy. I mean, I don't mind working them, but they're just rude, and if there's a fan wearing a different jersey, the whole they'll walk past and the whole parking lot will boo, and I just think that's immature. They don't have as much class as Giants fans, so I definitely love working with Giants fans more. I also love just concerts. That's always fun. I actually was backstage when U2 was there last week. I actually was able to go backstage, and I was feet away from Bono, who was performing on stage, and it was insane. I was just mesmerized. But it was really cool. I was really lucky. And how many people could say they were backstage for a U2 concert? Not many. And tonight I'm going to Bruce Springsteen, not working it, but later in the week I think I'm working. So that should be a lot of fun. Well, I think I've run out of things to talk about today. I will update about how the concert is, and thank you guys so much. I'm posting Kyle, Richie, David's, and Jesse's Twitter and YouTube channels, so please check them out. And you guys are the best. Thank you.